Danger.
Hey everyone, today we are going to learn how to contour. I've been getting a lot of requests about it, and I think it's about time that I put up a new video. What do you think? So firstly, you want to start off with a moisturizer. I started off using Studio Moisture Fix. I already had this on. Let your moisturizer set on your face for about 2 minutes before you put on foundation. Also, if you wear concealer, especially on blemishes in the underneath the eye area, go ahead and do that. I don't wear concealer very often, so we're going to move to the next step, which is foundation. I'm using Mineralized Satin Finish SPF 15, and I'm going to pump just a wee bit on my hand, about that much. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 182 brush, which is the Kabuki brush, and I'm going to go ahead and put it all over my face. Always make sure that your hand is nice and clean before you put on any foundation on it. I normally don't recommend putting foundation on with your fingers, but you don't see me using my fingers, do you? Just my hand and a brush. Okay, and I probably need a little bit more because I missed my forehead. Okay. Got my eyebrows done. Don't they look lovely? Never had them done before. I think I'm definitely a big fan. Maybe in my next video I'll take it to the place I got my eyebrows done when they start to get unruly, and I'll be like, this is what your eyebrows should look like. As I've said before, I don't really wear foundation so much for the coverage as I do more so evening out my skin. I do like a little bit of coverage, but not a whole lot. See, I still have some boo-boos on my face, but that's okay, because it makes me look natural. Alrighty, so now we have foundation on. What I like to do when I'm contouring my face is I like to go ahead and use the contour color. The two colors I've chosen today, and there are countless of other ones out there, but are Emote and Harmony. I like using Harmony a little bit better than Emote, only because it's got more of a warm tone to it than Emote does. And Emote kind of looks ashy on me. See, this one's a little bit more brown, that one looks a little bit more gray. But for fair skin tones, Emote is great for you. But today, I'm using Harmony. Okay, now I'm taking my 169 Raquel Welch brush. You can also use the 168, that's a great brush too. Something that has a nice angle to it. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking a little bit. And what you're going to do is, I've heard this from someone, his name is Antoine, he's wonderful. Shout out to you, Antoine. Is you look for this area right here and come down like this. This is how you know where to contour your face. So I tried it and it totally looked better than how I've been normally doing it. So what I normally do is I make this little face. So you can see that line right there is a little bit more defined. So make that face. Okay, now with contouring, you have to be really careful because sometimes you can get a little heavy, like I did, and start to look like a drag queen. Do you want to look like a drag queen? Some of us do, I'll admit it. Others not. We want that more chiseled, defined look. So just go easy. Remember, it's always easier to start off light and gradually get darker than it is to say, I want to be chiseled! And then realize that you're walking out of the house looking like you've got 5 billion things on your face. Okay. Oh, and another thing. Hold on. Okay. I normally start off right here and move my way down with the contouring. Only because it's usually darker back in here and it gradually fades to this area right here. I promise this is going to look better. I've done this a million times. Maybe not a million. But, okay. So now what I like to do is I like to go underneath right here just to blend it. Also, if you're concerned with having a double triple chin, I learned that a great way to not accentuate that is to use a darker color underneath your chin area. See how it's creating that shadow, but it's not too dark. So I'm gonna look much thinner. You just have to be careful to blend. Blending is always the key to successful looking makeup. Okay. So now I've got the placemat of my contouring done. Now what I like to do is put on my blush. And today we're going to use Scarlet blush, which is this one right here. I think it's called Scarlet. I got it a long time ago. And I'm using my 129 short handle brush. I'm just going to take just a wee bit, shake it off a little bit, and then smile. And now this is when I start brushing upward with my my hand motions when you're putting on blush, because it makes your face more angular. The reason why I did the contouring that way is, like I said, because it starts darker and gradually gets lighter as it comes down. So it's easier for me to start off back here and come forward. Okay, so now I look really bruised, right? What I like to do then is take that same kabuki brush that I used the foundation with and blend up. Just like so. And then go around and all of this. And see, now I look more contoured. Don't I look sassy? Okay, so that's basically it. This is how you contour to get that more chiseled, defined look. And remember, it takes practice. Sometimes I go a little overboard. Today I might have gone a little overboard, but it's alright. And again, start off lightly with the color. Either Emote or Harmony is what I would suggest, but there are other colors out there for you. Oh, use a matte. For the contouring, use a matte powder. You don't want a lot of shimmer up in this area. You can always go over it with like a bronzer, your whole face or something to get that shimmer, but really, for that defined look, you want a matte. So anyway, if you have any more questions or concerns, give me a call. I always say that. I should give out my mobile number, shouldn't I? But my email is aboywearingmakeup@yahoo.com. You can always check out my MySpace, which I very rarely update. I need to get on that. I don't really update YouTube anymore. It's wrecking my head. I'm so sorry. But my MySpace is myspace.com/aboywearingmakeup. Oh, and you know what? No, I'll save that for another video. Okay, so questions, concerns, suggestions, anything of that nature, just let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, I promise. I'm pretty good about getting back to people, am I right? To the people who have messaged me, I message you back pretty promptly. Okay. Alright, well have a wonderful day, make good choices, and let me know how I can help you. Bye!